especially when you give an opinion about faith. Like you find some of the influencers, the women influencers, they used to wear the hijab and then they take off the hijab online and they say, you know what, I did not find any verse in the Quran that literally says hijab is obligatory. And then you have a lot of these teenage girls listening to what the nonsense she's saying, and they take off their hijab. So you think on the day of judgment, you are not going to be responsible for leading these young teenage girls, leading them astray? You're not going to be responsible? I doubt that. I doubt that. So every single thing or action or word you utter, you are accountable on the day of judgment. And for the sake of argument, let's say you are not accountable for other people's actions, for the sake of argument. What about your actions? When you say on your own page, you have 0 followers, you're all alone, and you say hijab is not an obligatory on a woman, or you say, like some of the brothers now, they say that salah is a connection with God, you don't have to perform salah. You know, when Allah says وَأَقِيمُوا الصَّلَاةِ, it means you establish the connection with God, not the daily 5 prayers. And they don't pray. So for the sake of argument, if you say this, what do you think goes into your record? A deed or a sin? And if it is a sin, one sin that a human being does is equivalent to 1 day in Jahannam. And 1 day in Jahannam is equivalent to 50,000 years. Can you bear that? Can you withstand a day in Jahannam? Can you withstand 30 seconds in Jahannam? Do you think you're man enough, you're strong enough, you're tough enough to survive in Jahannam? Is that what you're thinking? So now what about you committing these sins and then you influencing other people also to commit the same sin, and continuously after you die, people still watch your videos and other people also go astray? What do you think will happen to you? What do you think your time in Jahannam is going to be like? So I urge my brothers and sisters who are calling themselves influencers to be smart with what they do and don't play these games with Allah, because you are going to regret the day you decided to be an influencer. When you go on the day of judgment and you find these mountains of sin and you don't know where they're coming from, and then you will be given your record and you'll find out that you led so many people astray, and now you are responsible for that. May Allah guide us all to the straight path. Allahu A'lam.